So if there's a couple, so if someone was looking to pull the trigger or something quick, there's a short list of areas in Florida that we would say, hey, these are your top of your list. Each of them have their own strength, and so we're going to go through them all quickly. Starting
And
with number
Alvin,
one.
they are Orlando, Miami,
No,
Tampa. No.
no, and so well, I I wish these deals made sense, and
Yeah,
it's
of
one of the things
course.
that drives me crazy. So when you have a duplex in Miami, know that you're going to have 5 foot ceilings, and it's going to be like made of shell.
Hmm.
It's not going to be a place people want to live in, and it'll be priced at 2.5 million.
Yes.
Uh, and it'd be the worst possible area where the entire front yard is a dumpster. So a lot of times, out of state investors want certain things,
Of
and
course.
it's our job to educate them. And I'll show you some properties. We're licensed agents and brokers. I'll show you what's available in that market, and it's not good. A lot of so, and a part of that becomes Miami's almost too mature of a market where the land cost is so expensive. You have to build a 100 unit condo building for the numbers to work out. They're not going to pencil out for a simple duplex when the lot alone is worth $1 million. It
You got to
doesn't
go
pencil out.
vertical. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what we like is we like focusing areas where the land is cheap and the rents are high, where the growth is obvious, stable population, and it's a dynamic workforce. So I would say from our list, the market with the highest appreciation is going to be Palm Coast.
Yeah. Palm Coast is interesting. I mean, so few people that I talk with have ever heard of it, right? And it is, on the East Coast, south of Jacksonville, equidistant between what St. Augustine and Daytona Beach, and it really is a relatively new community, right? I mean, relatively speaking, when you're comparing it to like a St. Augustine, but it is sort of that newer development, newer community, and with a lot of very interesting appreciation to be had in that area.
Yeah, and this is a place where people with wealth are moving to. They're bringing their wealth with them. They're building their dream home. And you're on the beach. The beach is right there. A lot of beautiful biking paths around. A lot of
Hmm.
like mature trees. There's not like a grid system. It's very organically flowing, and you feel like you live in a park. It's very pleasant, nice, wholesome. And what makes the appreciation really so valuable in this area is the types of people that it attracts to the area where you're gonna attract those golfers, those beachers, those people who want a higher standard of living. There's also a great community center there called European Village, which is where a lot of their big events happen. And there's like have these old, if you feel like you're in Europe,
Yeah.
and they have like a whole court in a square there. It's a very nice, pleasant place, and people often forget that like people who move to Florida, they're not all looking to be in a major city. People want to have a high quality of life. They want to be surrounded by great people. They want to extend the life that they have left a lot of the times. And people are willing to pay a premium to be in those nicer markets. And so Palm Coast is an opportunity that we have that there's currently lots available to build in. A lot of the neighboring properties are going to be a lot nicer than what we're building there. But we're basically saying this market is going to continue to go up over time. And because of the aggressive preservation areas, there's not going to be a lot of more land becoming available.
Yeah, and you've got access to that whole artery of the East Coast, right? I mean, I think that's one of the valuable pieces whenever we're talking about that part of the state. You can ride that highway all the way down to Miami. I mean, that's the beauty with no, you're not investing in Miami, but you're still investing in Florida. And to your point, not everyone moves to Florida for Disney and for Miami, South Beach. There's so many more. I love the fact that you've got so many outdoor activities all over Florida. I mean, the parks and the trails and everything in Florida. I've lived in Colorado. I've lived all over the West Coast. I'll take the Florida kind of park system over anything else. And I think when I look at the lifestyle that Palm Coast provides those younger families, as well as the retirees, but just that outdoor lifestyle and access to just the kind of peaceful, serene nature. It's really once you drive it, once you're in the market, there's no secret. it kind of all opens up to you why this is so appealing for renters and thus investors.